Hello there! Day 45 of the Ewan McGregor-a-thon. Except that it's still day 44 because this worked out better, but don't tell anyone. And today I will be watching The Impossible, or Low Impossible, as it's called on IMDb and I think Netflix. I'm not sure what the real title is, but if you know, let me know. Now, this is one of the films I have seen, at least partly, I think. I can definitely remember seeing some scenes of this film, in a cinema even, as a kid, and I was traumatized. Yeah, I don't think I finished the film because I was so shocked and scared of the film. A tsunami is one of the worst things I can possibly imagine, and I was terrified of it. I imagine seeing a wave as huge as a skyscraper coming towards you, and there is nothing you can do except for hope that you won't die. That is one of the worst things a human being could possibly live through. And as a kid, I must have been 13, 14 years old when this film came out. I realized that, and I don't think I've ever recovered. In fact, this is one of the films I have been dreading the most, because I don't know, I'm serious, I don't know if I can watch this film. I think all that childhood trauma will come back and... but I will be strong, sit through it, and I will let you know what I thought of it after I've seen this film. And hopefully I will finish it without any problems and not start crying out of fear. Well, this movie is beautiful, heartbreaking, terrible, bittersweet, but mostly just bitter. As I said in my pre-thoughts, I didn't like this film when I first saw it, and to be honest, I still don't really. There's some really gruesome scenes in there that I can't watch. This film was the first time ever that I had to watch a scene in a film like this. Well, more like, because it was so gruesome. If you've seen this film, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen it, well, I'm just going to leave it as a surprise for you. Another reason I don't really like, or enjoy, I should say, this film is because it's so sad, so terrible. I can't possibly comprehend how tough it must have been to be stuck in a tsunami. I was serious when I said it in my pre-thoughts, and after seeing the film again, I am even more convinced of this, but having to live through a tsunami must be one of, if not the most terrible thing that can happen to a human being. So I don't enjoy this film per se, but it is such a good film. Not only is it good, like it's executed well, the performances are perfect, the special effects are great, nothing looks fake, not the performances, not the special effects, not the script as in it's unrealistic, no, everything is just perfect. And not only that, this film, at least in my humble opinion, is one of the most important films ever, because it really pictures in a great way how terrible that particular event was. Like, it is as important as Schindler's List or La Vita è Bella or any film that could be classified as important. Although I have a feeling not many people talk about this film, perhaps because the tsunami wasn't such a world-shaping event. It was just more like a one-time really big disaster. To me it was a pretty world-shaping event because that's the first time I remember hearing about a tsunami. It happened in 2004, I think, so I must have been 5 or 6. And we learned about that at school, and that was the first time I realized there is such a thing as a tsunami. But anyway, as I said already, the performances were great. Every single member of the main family is just fantastic. I know Naomi Watts kind of carried the film, but to me, she wasn't the most impressive thing. I was very optimistically surprised by Ewan McGregor. This is by far the best performance he has given in a Ewan McGregor-a-thon film. So far, I should say. But the real big surprise was Tom Holland's in this film. I didn't remember Tom Holland being in this film until my brother reminded me. And he is absolutely great. Tom Holland is my favorite actor from this film. He's so young and yet such a good actor. And I should give some credits to the actors who played the two little brothers. I don't know their names, but they were great as well, especially considering how young they were. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. If you haven't seen this film, do watch it. It is amazing, it is important. It is a punch in the face and a gut punch at the same time though, so be prepared for that. But yeah, definitely do watch it. Right. I am giving this film a 9 out of 10, just because it is such a beautiful, sad, important film. That being said, I'm not planning on seeing this film again, at least not out of my own will, because it's just too much for me. Like I said, I'm not grossed out very quickly, but this film is really, really gross. Anyway, tomorrow I will be watching August Osage Country. No, August Osage County. So do join me for that, and I will see you tomorrow.